There is an incident that occurred in Buea, the chief town of the southwest region of Cameroon, in the restive Anglophone region. Now, the mayor of Buea, accompanied by some officials, went ahead to seal some shops and to seal some part of My 17 bus station. The reason is because they accused these shops the shop owners of trying to respect the lockdown imposed by Anglophone separatist fighters in Buea. I'm talking about today, which happens to be the 20th of September 2025. Now, this is not the first time that officials of Buea, Kumba, and some key areas of the northwest and southwest region of Cameroon go around sealing the shops of innocent businessmen and women for respecting a lockdown or a ghost town. For context here, and I'll give you my opinion. The situation in Buea, I think the mayor should focus on issues that are of priority. And let us not be hypocrites here. Let us not be hypocrites. Personally, I am against lockdown, and I have been advocating that those who impose this lockdown are instead suffering the common masses, the local businessman, the mother in the village, the mother in the streets who is struggling to make ends meet. They are the ones who are being affected by this lockdown or ghost town, and not government officials, and not the government. Now, that be the case, I am against the sealing of shops in Buea and anywhere when it comes to this issue of lockdown, especially for Buea. For more than 6 months, and in fact for over 2 years now, the electricity situation in Buea subdivision has been epileptic and needed urgent administrative and municipal intervention. Yet the mayor, the DO, and officials that be seemingly don't pay attention to the cries of the suffering masses. But when it comes to lockdown, because they need to score political points, they will go around sealing people's shops. These same people who have been crying for government to intervene, for the mayor to intervene, for officials to intervene and make sure that they have electricity. Buea, for example, Buea has been for months without electricity. I mean months. Sometimes it goes for years. In fact, there are months Buea may have electricity this day. It goes for 3 months, no electricity. It goes for 6 months, no electricity. The same thing, My 16. The same thing, Bomaka. The same thing in some key areas of Moliko have been for months without electricity. Now, I want to ask the mayor, the Lord Mayor, these people who own shops, who deal with electricity, need electricity to power their business. Let me give you a key example. Arc welders, those who are actually constructing window protectors, doors, and dealing with welding of equipment. Don't you think that they need electricity? Is it lockdown? Is it a separatist that have made them not to work? When Eneo do a lockdown on businesses by not providing electricity for these people, Eneo itself is doing a lockdown for these people by not providing electricity, and it goes for months without electricity, and yet no action is taken. The council, which is supposed to take action and say that, hey, the people in this municipality cannot do business, thus they may not be able to pay tax, and that is why we want that electricity should be supplied steadily. They don't. Malingo, we had actually broadcast here showing how Malingo does not have electricity for over months. Those businesses, those who are doing shaving, salon businesses, how do they operate when Eneo does lockdown, Amber does lockdown? You instead punish business people for acting to protect their businesses, their lives, for the fear of unknown, because there have been several incidents where people have been kidnapped. No compensation has been given to any family. If the day that anybody is kidnapped or is affected and there's a bit of compensation, it will be a motivational factor for people to come and open their shops. In fact, if you must penalize people from opening their shops, you have to go and seal Sonnet for not providing electricity to those in Munya, My 16, Bomaka, Moliko, and their environment. You cannot penalize one side imposing lockdown and the other side that impose electricity lockdown. You don't penalize. The people of Munya are suffering like this, which is one of the biggest towns under Buea subdivision that generate massive revenue. They are suffering. They don't have electricity. They cannot boast of 1 week flow of electricity. In fact, what is 1 week? They cannot boast of just beeping electricity. And yet, you shut down the shops of people in My 17 because you think they are respecting Amber Ghost Town. If you know that the town is safe, don't walk with your own. When you are walking, make sure that they have also security. You have security, they should have security. In fact, I'm doing this video because of the issue of electricity. They don't have electricity. Cam water will do its own lockdown. People will go for months without water. Cam water does lockdown. No action is taken against Cam water for doing lockdown. If this action, the day we as leaders, we decide that we want this country to be better, it will be better. When we are not doing selective justice, because this shutting down of shops will score us political points, we seal it off. When Eneo does lockdown, businesses are grounded. People are not doing business because electricity, which is a vital tool, is not there. People are not able to do their business. Eneo does its own lockdown. You don't penalize Eneo. Sometimes it takes courage. These people will have to go and protest before officials even call Eneo. Sometimes the people will contribute their own money to buy transformer. How do you relate that people contribute money to buy transformer? And when electricity bill comes, it is exorbitant. For us, we must be the change. Change begins with us. So if you want to penalize people for shutting down their shop, some of those people actually shut down their shop. They don't have electricity. How will somebody who has electricity shut down the shop? Barbers, those who deal with heavy machines, who deal with planks, how do you think they feed their own family? Me, I am against lockdown. I have condemned lockdown until people are calling me blackleg. But you see this year sealing of shops, I'll honestly say that if you must seal shop because they are respecting Amber lockdown, you have to seal a new office for not providing electricity for the people of Moyan, My 16, Bomaka, Moliko, because they need electricity. They need it. It should not be a luxury. I've said my own. It's a message and not a messenger.
You've passed your GCE or baccalaureate, and now it's time to choose a professional university that opens real doors to your future. Let us introduce you to the African Higher Institute of Technology, a career-focused institution that not only awards internationally recognized certificates, but also guarantees direct employment opportunities upon graduation through its solid network of partner companies and institutions worldwide. This school operates in collaboration with the Cameroon Ministry of Higher Education, UBA Bank, St. Francis Xavier Institute, Canada. Located in Yaoundé, Mendong, away from the noisy town, IHIT provides the following for its students: a free brand new laptop immediately after paying a registration fee of 25,000 francs CFA, free high-speed internet access on campus, hands-on professional training, mentorship from local and international experts, offering courses like local government in accounting, finance and administration, computer engineering, artificial intelligence, biomedical sciences, economics and finance, business and management, arts and education, law and public policy, agricultural sciences. Whether you dream of becoming a software developer, civil engineer, healthcare technician, or business strategist, IHT is your direct path to success. Apply now and take the bold step toward a future of innovation, professionalism, and global opportunity.